Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be covering measuring body temperature in Japanese. I'll be going over some of the main words in kanji involved with measuring body temperature, ranging from the ways to measure temperature, the equipment used, as well as the types and conditions of body temperature, with tips and tricks to make the Japanese easier to remember and understand. So let's get straight into it. I'll first cover the word for body temperature, which in Japanese is taion. Breaking the kanji down, we first have the kanji tai, which means body, followed by the kanji on, which means warmth, together making body warmth or taion, which is body temperature. I've got an example phrase here using the word taion that you can use, which is taion o hakarimasu, which means I'll now check your body temperature. So to check body temperature, we use a thermometer, and the word for thermometer in Japanese is taion-ke. Now this is quite a straightforward translation, so breaking the word down, we first have the kanji taion, which we just covered meaning body temperature, together with the kanji ke, which is a kanji that means measuring device, together making body temperature measuring device or taion-ke, which is thermometer. Next we'll look at some of the ways in which you can measure temperature. So we first have oral temperature, which is temperature via the mouth, and the Japanese word for this is kokuon. Breaking the word down, we have the first two kanji together, koku, which means oral cavity. Breaking the kanji down further, the first kanji ko means mouth, and the second kanji ku is the kanji for space or cavity. So we have koku with the kanji on for warmth, together making kokuon or oral cavity warmth, which is oral temperature. We can also check body temperature from under the armpit or axilla, which is called an axillary temperature, and the Japanese word for this is ekikaon. Breaking the word down, we have the kanji ekika, which means axilla, which is the medical term for armpit, followed by the kanji on for warmth, together making axilla warmth or ekikaon, which is axillary temperature. We next have temperature measurement via the ear, which is called tympanic temperature, and the Japanese word for this is komakuon. Breaking the word down, we first have the kanji komaku, which means tympanic, which is the medical term for relating to the eardrum. As a reading tip to help remember the word komaku as eardrum or tympanic, breaking the komaku kanji down further, the first kanji ko is the kanji for drum, and the second kanji maku means membrane, and is a very common kanji in medical Japanese. So remembering that the eardrum is the drum-like membrane may help you remember komaku as eardrum or tympanic. So komaku is next followed again by the kanji on for warmth, which together makes tympanic or eardrum warmth, or komakuon, which is tympanic temperature. We also have rectal temperature, which is the body temperature measured via the rectum, and the Japanese word for this is chokucho-on. Breaking the word down, we have the kanji chokucho, which means rectum, followed by the kanji on for warmth, together making rectum warmth or chokucho-on, which is rectal temperature. Another way of measuring body temperature, which we've seen more use of over the years, especially since the outbreak of COVID, is the use of non-contact infrared thermometers, which in Japanese is sekigaisen hisesshoku taion-ke. Breaking the word down, we first have the kanji for infrared, which is sekigaisen. This is followed by the kanji for no or non in hi, which is then followed by the kanji sesshoku, which means contact, and then ending with the kanji taion-ke, which we covered earlier meaning thermometer, altogether making infrared non-contact thermometer or sekigaisen hisesshoku taion-ke, which is a non-contact infrared thermometer. Next we have a couple of conditions of body temperature. So when somebody's body temperature is above average body temperature, it's called a fever, which in Japanese is hatsunetsu. Breaking the word down, we first have the kanji hatsu, which means discharge, followed by the kanji netsu, which means heat, together making discharge heat or hatsunetsu, which is a fever. Now, hatsunetsu is more of a medical term for fever. In everyday language outside of the medical world, it's common for people to just call a fever as netsu rather than saying hatsunetsu. We also have hypothermia, which is when someone's body temperature is less than 35 degrees Celsius, and the Japanese word for hypothermia is teitai onsho. Breaking the word down, we have the kanji te for low, followed by the kanji taion for body temperature, and finishing with the kanji sho for symptoms or illness, together making low body temperature symptoms or teitai onsho, which is hypothermia. I've now got a table with some of the main types of fever. So you first have continuous fever or keiryu netsu, which is a high-grade fever with changes of less than 1 degree Celsius throughout the day, which can often be caused by diseases such as severe pneumonia or 重症肺炎, peak of typhoid fever, 腸チフス極期, and miliary tuberculosis, which is 俗流結核. We've also got remittent fever or 視腸熱. This is a fever when body temperature can change over 1 degree Celsius throughout the day, but doesn't drop below 36 degrees Celsius. Some of the main diseases that cause this include malignant tumor or 悪性腫瘍, viral infection, ウイルス感染, and sepsis, 肺血症. And lastly, we have intermittent fever or 間欠熱. This is when a fever interchanges between being elevated for several hours followed by an interval of being normal. This is commonly caused by malaria, which in Japanese is malaria. And that's the end of the video. If you'd like more videos on medical Japanese made easy for you to learn and remember, please subscribe and check out more videos on the channel if you wish to do so. Thank you for watching.